All right, we are ready to take our weavings off the loom as long as they are 6 inches long. So you want to make sure you've measured from the starting point to the bottom of the woven tail. So not the bottom of the string, but the bottom of where your weaving started. So to finish, you're going to take this tail and you can trim it so it's a little bit shorter if you have a lot of yarn left. If you have a whole long piece of yarn like this one that you've cut off, put it in the back in the yarn station. There's a basket back there of scraps. So this tail is going to go through the loops. So I'm going to stick the tail through that loop and then it can come off the popsicle stick. And I'm going to do that all the way around 5 times. This is just stitching that top shut. And of course it's a little trickier than it looks. Through the tail. So I have 2. Here's a third one. So I like to just slide them off one at a time and put the tail through that loop. That was 4 and I'm on the 5th one. And I pull. I can slide the tube right off of here. And at the top, what I've done is I've just looped them all through the string. I am also going to balloon tie it. So I made the loop and I'm pulling this through. If you need help with that last knot, I can definitely help you. Now it's the time to kind of clean up our weaving. So I've got some strings I can trim. So I'm going to cut that. You know what? I think we better do that to the bottom too. It's looking like this is a little loose. I don't know if everyone's is going to look this way, but I'm seeing some loops. I'm just going to tie my yarn through, just like I did in the beginning, and balloon tie it, just to make sure. Alright, so now I'm going to trim. I'm going to trim this tail, leaving just a little bit in this one. And then if you have pieces sticking out, try to tuck them in your weaving, just to make it look a little bit neater. At this point you have lots of choices. You can just leave this like this and put your name tag on it. Mrs. Cleary has name tags out. All you need is a little piece of tape and you can tape it on an end. If you would like to tie these 2 ends together to make a necklace or a bracelet, you can do that. So it's just like tying your shoes. You can knot them together and I would double knot them. Okay, so if it's too big or too small for a necklace, you could loop it around your wrist. If you don't want to wear it, if you don't want it to be a belt or a scarf or a necklace or a bracelet, you could have it as a snake. So I have a little red piece of yarn here. You could create a tongue. You could double knot this on. You could make this look like a snake tongue. I have sticker eyes. If you wanted to put 2 sticker eyes on this and really make it look like a snake. Again, anything you create, we're going to keep here for a little bit and your name tag would need to go on the end. Your last choice, I'm going to take these stickers off, is to make it into a butterfly. So I'm going to take that snake tongue off. Maybe. Might have to cut it off. And to make the butterfly, it kind of just depends on how long your weaving is, but mine is not super long. I might just fold it into what looks like kind of like a pretzel. So it looks like it has 2 wings. So I just folded those around. And then I have some pipe cleaners you can use to cinch them. So pipe cleaner has wire in it. So I've just kind of put it in the middle. I'm going to give that wire a little twist. And then I'm going to fold it up and kind of looks like antennas. If you want your butterfly to have sticker eyes, you could do that as well, but that's not necessary. But again, anything you make, you're going to tape your name tag on and just leave it in the bin that Mrs. Cleary has set aside.